Namaste. So we're going to do a practice called Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra is an invocation technique to help us feel the flow of prana, Shakti, the vital energy, to help us feel the flow of this energy in the body. With this practice, it helps us to develop an awareness of the energy channels, the nadis that we have that run through the subtle body, and also of the chakras, the energy centers that we have in our body. It is it's a lovely practice that really helps us to develop in a sense of peace, inner peace and equanimity, because as we bring the energy up, we're offering the energy to the cosmos, and then as we bring the energy back down, we are receiving it. So this helps us to find balance as we give and receive. It also helps us to increase our strength, our health, and our confidence. So it's a really lovely practice that fosters awareness of the subtle energy in the body and just benefits us, because it's a breath work, it's a meditation, and it's an offering. So it's a beautiful practice. So it's in 3 parts. And I'll just explain briefly where the energy centers are so that you know, because we're going to feel the energy rising. So the first energy center is low down at the base of the spine, and could be seen as being in the area of the perineum or the perineum in women, or just sort of in between the scrotum and the anus for men, about an inch inside the body, and at the base of the spine. So that's the base chakra. And then the second one is around the level of the pubic bone and the sacrum. That's the second chakra, your second energy center. The third one is around the area of the navel, in the area of the spine, at the front of the body as well, they're connected. The fourth one is at the area of the heart, and again at the back in the spine. And then at the area of the throat, and then in between the eyebrows at the third eye point. These are the energy centers within the body. And then we have the energy center that is at the crown of the head, or just above the crown of the head, Sahasrara. That is our connection, or a portal, if you like, up to that universal energy or divine essence. So the first part of this practice, we're going to start with the hands in the lap, and you can either just rest your hands palms up with the fingers just close to each other, or you can rest one hand on top of the other. As we start to move the hands up the body, we're going to separate them so the fingers are not touching and the palms are facing towards the body. But to begin with, you just rest them in your lap, and you can either have them so the fingers are pointing towards each other, or you can rest one on top of the other. So either one of those is great. If you have resting one on top of the other, drawing the tips of your thumbs. So as we do this, when we're in this position, we're really focusing on the base chakra, on Muladhara, and so feeling our connection to the earth there. And then as we inhale, we're going to gradually draw the hands facing the palms towards the body, draw the hands up the body, and we're going to feel the energy rising through the energy centers, so into the area of the pubic bone, into the area of the navel, the area of the heart, feeling the breath rising, feeling the energy rising through up to the throat, and then up to the third eye. And this should be the end of our inhale. So you will time this depending on how your inhale, how long your inhale is. When you get to this point, hold your breath, open the arms wide, maybe spread the fingers, and just feel the expansive energy from the crown of your head. Hold the breath just comfortably for as long as you can. And then just before you're ready to exhale again, bring your hands back in front of the third eye, Ajna chakra. And as you exhale, start to gently descend the breath and the energy back down through the various different energy centers, the chakras, all the way back down to the base. And then rest the hands again for a moment in the lap, perhaps holding the breath out briefly before you inhale again. So we're going to do that sequence 7 times. So bringing the energy up as you inhale, pausing the breath as you reach the third eye, opening the hands, opening the arms, just holding the breath as long as it feels comfortable, bringing them back to in front of the third eye and exhaling to descend it down. When you're bringing your hands up in front of the body, don't touch the fingers and keep your fingers together. Don't spread the fingers out. But as you come up, you can spread the fingers then if you like to signify expansion. So once you've done that 7 times, you're going to bring your hands facing each other, palms are facing each other. Hands can be relaxed. You don't want to have the hands rigid, they can just be relaxed, as if you're kind of holding some sort of ball in between your hands. And then what we're going to do is, as we, this first one, we're going to create circular movements with the hands. So just making round and round movements with the hands. And 7 times again. So 7 of these. And you don't want to make that too big or too fast. Try and keep it fairly slow so that you can really feel the sensations, you can just feel the energy moving, or maybe you don't feel the energy moving, but you're just getting a sense of slowness, of connection. Once you've done that 7 times, you then bring the palms back to face each other. And you don't have to rush in between the stages. You can just pause for a bit in between each stage, just noticing what you notice. And then for this last bit, we're going to, as we inhale, separate the hands a little. And as we exhale, bring them back together. And you're not going to bring them right together, but not taking them too far apart or too close together, but just getting a sense of movement, sense of the energy between your palms, which you may or may not be able to feel. And don't worry if you don't feel it, it's fine. Just imagine, you can use your imagination instead. And again, we're going to do this 7 times. So each section you repeat 7 times. And then once you've done this one 7 times, you can just pause there for a moment, just feeling what you feel. Maybe you feel something and maybe you don't. And either way, that's completely fine. After a while, if you feel like, you may like to imagine gathering that energy, whether you feel it or not, gathering that energy and drawing it into your heart, placing your left hand first over the heart and then the right hand on top of it. And just imagine drawing that energy in towards your heart. Taking a few moments just to breathe there. As long as you like to breathe there. And then when you're ready, just relaxing your hands back down in your lap. Taking a few moments again, just to notice, just to observe whatever it is that is coming up for you. So as we're doing this practice, try to focus on moving the energy and feeling, if you can, or imagining this movement of energy. And the thoughts will come and go in your mind. And that's fine, just let them come and go, but just do that, let them go. Let them come, let them go. Don't get involved, don't get caught up in those thoughts. Keep your awareness on the flow of the energy, whether you're going up and down the body, in and out, round and round. So let's begin, and we're going to begin. And if you want to close your eyes, that's great, you can close your eyes, but if you don't find it comfortable with your eyes closed, you can just soften your gaze, maybe find something sort of around the floor, slightly ahead of you, just to gaze at, and just soften the gaze all around it. So start with your hands in your lap, either with the fingers towards each other and the palms up, or one hand on top of the other. And find that soft gaze or the closed eyes. And just really bring your awareness, your attention now down into your base chakra, your base energy center. Just focus there for a few moments, tune into your body, tune into your breath. And then when you feel ready, with your inhale, start to bring the hands up the body. So palms are facing towards the body, fingers are a little apart, and you're feeling the energy moving up through those energy centers of the sacrum, the navel, the heart, the throat. And then once you get your hands in front of your third eye point, in between the eyebrows, pause your breath there, hold the breath, expand the arms, feel that expansion from the crown of your head. And then when you're ready to exhale, or a little before you're ready to exhale, you bring your hands back in front of the third eye. And as you exhale, feel or imagine that energy descending back down through the body to just relax the hands back down and connect back to the base chakra. And we're going to repeat that now 7 times in your own time. When you finish 7 of raising and lowering the hands, bring the palms to face each other, imagining holding that ball, and start to just make circles with your hands round and round 7 times. Just allowing the breath to flow easily. Bring the palms back to face each other when you've done 7 of those. Pausing for a moment. And then as you inhale, taking the hands away from each other gently. And as you exhale, squeezing them back towards each other. Again, 7 times. When you've done 7 of those, just sitting for a moment, noticing what you notice. Perhaps you notice some energy sensation, perhaps not, just imagining, feeling, noticing. Whatever your experience is, that's perfect for you right now. And then you can stay like this for a little longer, or if you like, you can draw your hands into the chest. Imagine drawing that energy in to your heart, taking your hands over your heart, left hand first, right hand on top. Again, just sitting with that sensation for a moment. You can stay here for as long as you like in meditation. And when you feel ready, just bring your hands back down into your lap. One hand on top of the other. Thumb tips gently touching. And then when you're ready, bring your palms over your eyes. Gently open your eyes into the darkness of your hands. And then slowly slide your hands down your face, bringing your palms together in front of your heart. And just taking a moment to notice how you feel after this practice. And then bowing the chin to the chest, taking a moment to say thank you and to be grateful to yourself for taking the time to practice Prana Mudra today. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you.